Good afternoon. So today we will discuss weekly Parashat Shoftim by the book of Rabbi Sacks. He said that in this weekly Parashat we saw three branches of power in Old Israel, and generally it's the main basic idea of different roles of kings, of people who was in charge for prayers, who was served in the temple, right, and prophets. And he said that it's completely different functions of this three type of leaderships. Kings was have classical power, even in today's understanding. Also people who was served in the temple was in power for religious affairs and different procedures in the temple. Prophets was connected with Lord, and they can criticize also if other powers do something wrong, and they can remind kings, for example, about their mission. So, and that's why generally Torah was against authoritarianism and against concentration of power in one hand. And here also in Dvarim 17.16, we said that any king can not have too much horses, too much wives, and too much gold and silver. And maybe you know that even in nowadays some leaders have this too much of these items. And even Solomon wasn't excluded from this desires, right? But one more time, different branches can compensate that, yeah? And it's very important also that main idea of Judaism is that leadership is first of all serving to community. So it's not power, it's not like some status, it's generally understanding that king is a servant of his people. And also Rabbi Sacks connected with nowadays leaders like Mr. Gladstone, who was Prime Minister of Great Britain, who was reading more than 20,000 books, and he's searching for wisdom in these books. So the same Ben Gurion, who have very ascetic house, but he have huge library, and he always was learning. Also we see a lot of examples of good leaders who was learning. And Rabbi Sacks said that leader must always learn, and he will grow up in his knowledge, and he also will teach other people to grow up with him. So it's a very good lesson.